everyone, it's story time! Yay! So we got a little Toy Story Storybook Collection. Today we're gonna read Showtime! Andy's toys were happily settling into their new home in Bonnie's room. One day, Dolly announced a plan to help everyone get to know each other better. Let's have a talent show, she said. Andy's toys thought it was a great idea. They couldn't wait to share their talents and see what Bonnie's toys could do. As everyone else started practicing songs, building sets, and memorizing lines, Buzz stood by himself. His friends all seemed to know exactly what to do, but he wasn't so sure. It wasn't that he had no talent. After all, he was Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Oh.
He had plenty of skills, but which ones should he show off? He wanted to perform something truly amazing, something that would impress Jessie. Suddenly, Buzz noticed Ham and Buttercup working on their comedy routine. Buzz knew that Jessie loved a good joke. If he were in their act, she would see how funny he was. I can do impressions, Buzz announced, joining his friends. Grabbing Woody's hat, he shouted, "Howdy, partners. I'm Sheriff Woody. Did you know there's a snake in my boot?"
Yeah,
that's right. I don't know about sounding like Woody, said Ham with a smirk, but you definitely sound wooden. But Buzz wasn't paying attention to Ham. He just noticed Mr. Pricklepants and the aliens practicing a play. Jessie loves plays. Buzz thought hurrying over. They invited Buzz to join the cast. We're doing a classic, Romeo and Juliet, said Mr. Pricklepants. That sounds great, replied Buzz. But don't you think the play would be better if we made a few changes? Let's create a new version, Romeo and Juliet in space.
Dun, dun, dun.
For once, Mr. Pricklepants didn't know what to say. Just then, Buzz heard Jessie's voice. Well, I think you're a fantastic Space Ranger. Buzz thought Jessie was talking to him, but when he turned around to respond, she was already walking away. She had just been complimenting Rex, who was reenacting scenes from his favorite Buzz Lightyear video game with Trixie. Rex was frowning. I just feel like something's missing, he told Trixie. Buzz stepped forward. Maybe that something is me. Oh, he told him. So the dinosaurs were thrilled to have the real Buzz in their act. Wait till Jessie sees me do this.
Whoa.
Buzz smiled to himself, imagining how Jessie would enjoy his Space Ranger moves. He demonstrated his karate chop, swept his laser around the room just like I said, and he leaped off the furniture. Buzz finished his Space Ranger routine proudly, but Rex and Trixie just stared. That's not what happens in the game, Rex whispered to Trixie. But Buzz looks defiant. He's like, you know what? At that moment, Slinky Dog called out to the Space Ranger. Hey, Buzz, take a look at the fancy footwork. Buzz looked over and saw Woody and Bullseye practicing their riding and roping routine. Buzz had to agree. They were very good at rodeo tricks. Buzz had an idea. What if he could do a cool trick of his own? Jessie would love that. Seeing the peas in the pod nearby, Buzz asked, anyone need a lift? The peas bounced into his hands, and Buzz started juggling them.
Whoa.
To make his act more exciting, Buzz added some few tricks himself. Hey guys, time to start the show, shouted Dolly. As the other toys rushed to their seats, Jessie smiled at Buzz. You're up first, she said. I can't wait to see your act. Oh no, he muttered anxiously. He still hadn't decided which act to perform. On stage, Bullseye turned on the music. As a lively, upbeat tune filled the room, Buzz's whole body began to shake. He was shaking. His foot began twitching. Then his arm. The peas jumped out of the way as Buzz's body began to twist. It was as if the music was taking over his body. Buzz danced across the room straight to Jessie. Grabbing the cowgirl, he dipped her almost to the ground. I don't know why I did that, Buzz said apologetically, blushing. I can't help myself. But Jessie grinned. She knew exactly what had happened.
That's right.
The music had switched Buzz into his Spanish mode.
Ooh.
It's okay, Buzz, she whispered. Just go with it. Buzz smiled shyly back at Jessie. Well, then, he said, may I have this dance? When Jessie nodded, the two danced up and across the stage. They dipped and twirled, they swung and whirled, and they smiled at each other the whole time. The toys clapped and cheered. So when the music ended, Buzz and Jessie took a bow together. Finishing by myself. Here we go. Buzz was beaming. He finally impressed Jessie, discovered a talent he'd never known he had, and found the new and spectacular act he'd been looking for. What a great way to kick off the talent show. I'm gonna go save my kid. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Yay!
Toy Story!